So if I just... Once again, if you are not watching Better Call Saul, well, first of all, I mean, go fuck yourself, right? Like, that needs to be said. Like, go fuck yourself. There's a little picture here that I have. Go fuck yourself. It needs to be said. You are a piece of shit. Go watch Better Call Saul. Like, right now. Just go watch it. Turn the show off. Watch the entire series. And then, hello. Welcome back. So, hopefully you've watched the entire series up until now. Last night's episode. Oh, my God. So, first of all, I knew that when 10 o'clock rolled around and the episode was still playing, I knew I was in for a real one, right? When it's 9:58 and they cut to commercial and there's no credits, and I know that this shit's going to go until like the 10:15 or 10:30 slot, I knew I was in for a fucking whammy. So anyway, this episode, holy shit. Now again, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was crying. During this episode. I was like... So I was crying. In fact, I'm crying right now just thinking about it. Anyway, so I just want to say, I want to shout myself out. My theory that Kim Wexler is going to survive, she didn't die. Now, she did not die. I was worried that she was going to die, but she didn't. So this is, in my opinion, this is the ideal outcome. The pre-Breaking Bad ideal outcome is that, you know, the relationship's destroyed, but she's still alive. Now, again, my fan theory, I hope, and my fan theory is that the Breaking Bad timeline is going to turn into the Gene timeline, and that Gene is going to crack and hunt down Kim Wexler. That's my goal. That's my ideal outcome. That's my prediction. That's been my prediction since the start of season 6. That's been my prediction. That's how I've expected this to play out. So that's still my prediction, okay? I'm just locking it in. I'll reference this later. My prediction. So at the end of this episode, right, they fast forward into the Breaking Bad timeline, right? And so theoretically, the next couple of episodes, it could be the next one takes place in Breaking Bad and then goes to post Breaking Bad, like the Gene verse, right? It could be that the next 2 episodes are Breaking Bad and then it goes into the Gene verse. Who knows? I don't know. So one of the big questions was like, how are Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston going to play into the prequel? Well, now we know, because now it's no longer a prequel. It's like a side quel, right? Because now we're in the Breaking Bad timeline. So anyway, this episode, man, holy fuck. I mean, I lost it. Like, it was so good. Like, and it was creeping on me. That's the thing about this ep, is it was creeping on me. Like, that scene when Gus was like in the bar just talking about wine with that fucking overzealous guy. I was thinking to myself, like, what is this scene about? Like, it's just about, like, Gus returning to normal, right? Like, Lalo's dead. He's returning to normal. That scene was really good, and it was really long, but I loved it, right? And it's like, what is the point of all of this dialogue? The point is that Gus is home free. His story is done, right? His story is done. His Better Call Saul story is done. It's over. Goodbye, right? And then it showed Mike sitting down drinking a fucking PBR, right? And then he calls Nacho's dad and, like, you know, tells him that his kid's dead or whatever. And then, like, you know, like, right? That story is done. Mike's story, over. It's done. I mean, what a show. I mean, holy fuck. First of all, part 1, holy fuck. Part 2, what a show. Part 3, oh my god. Part 4, I'm crying. I mean, what an episode. Right, and then the shocking part where Kim is in the courtroom, right? And then she's arguing with the judge because she's trying to, like, get her out. She's trying to get herself out of the case and replace herself with another lawyer for someone. And the judge is like, why are you doing this? Like, you're not going to give us a reason? And she's like, I'd prefer not to say. And then the judge is like, well, I'm going to make you stay anyway and argue your case. And then she's like, you can't do that because I'm not a lawyer anymore. She quit. They just dropped the bomb. Like, they dropped the bomb. Oh. I mean, again, I'm telling you, every episode so far for this season, I've tried to watch them while on mushrooms. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. This episode, it was an emotional roller coaster. It destroyed my psyche to watch this episode. Like, that scene, like, where they're in, like, the funeral thing. Or I don't know if it's a funeral or just, like, I don't know what it is. I guess it's a funeral. At HHM, right? And Kim lies about the fucking Coke thing with Howard. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And then they, like... I mean, that whole scene was crazy. And I loved how they used just, like, random photos from... Patrick Fabian's Instagram, by the way. Like, that was the fun little Easter egg. But anyway, at the funeral. But then, like, you know, Kim and Jimmy go into the parking garage, and then, like, she kisses him, like, once real quick and then drives him away immediately. That was, like, the first sign that, like, oh, no? Like, at that point, she had already decided that it was over. Right? Oh, my God. The ending scene... where they're in the apartment and Jimmy is crying. Oh, I lost it. I'm not gonna lie. I lost it. It was done. We're like, she's trying to like let him down easy. She doesn't know what to do. I mean, it's a hard thing to do. Right? And then like Jimmy's freaking out, like, no, we can fix this. And then he goes into the back room and sees that she already packed up and there's motherfucker. I lost it. I was like, I'm laying down. I'm like, you know, I'm laying down. And then that part happens. He opens up the door, right? And I'm like, I'm sitting like, you know, this far away from my fucking television screen. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And I was crying. I broke apart, man. And I was telling like they're just going to end it. Like, there's no way. I thought that they were just going to end the episode there at the breakup. That's what I expected. But then these motherfuckers, like fucking Gould and Gilligan and everyone else that works on the show, these motherfuckers, man, they just fuck with you. Like, this is just fucking with me. Like, at that moment, right, Kim and Jimmy break up, right? Now, she's still alive, right? That's, oof, right? And it ends the prequel. It's over. It's done. Better Call Saul as a prequel series is over. That's it. That was the final episode. But then I'm thinking the credits are going to roll. But no. Then we get a fast forward scene to goddamn Jimmy, now Saul, in like his mansion, which is probably, I'm assuming that this is like season 3 Breaking Bad, maybe? I'm not sure. It's still like, it's possible Saul was rich before Breaking Bad or whatever and already got like a super rich house. That's possible. But we know from Breaking Bad that he started to get a lot of money when he was working with Walter and Jesse, right? So it's possible that it's season 2 or 1 or season 3. It's possible. I'm going to assume it's like season 3 or 4. That's what I'm going to assume. Because we know it's before the escape room stuff, right? But we know it's after. But, like, I don't know, man. But when you see, like, when he's doing, like, the comb over, oh, I was losing it. And then, like, he's, like, fucking some random bitch. And it's like, oh, I'm losing it. I was crying. I'm not going to lie. There were tears. Like, tears. I was losing it. Oh, so good. What a good show. Like, I mean, I can't, like, if you haven't watched, like, you are not as far as I'm concerned, you are not a human being until you have seen this entire program. Like, Breaking Bad is cool and all, but Better Call Saul, I mean, wow. Like, I think it's safe to say that Better Call Saul is the best television show that's ever been made. And it's not even done yet. I don't even know how it's going to end. But it's the best television show that's ever been made. Nothing will ever beat it. Not even it's just the best. I don't know what to tell you. It's just impossible to compare anything else. Like, this is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece, mother. I need you to understand. It's a masterpiece. I'm going to turn my air conditioner on. This is a masterpiece. Like, okay, so there's what? Like 4 episodes left, I think? Right, I think. Right, how many episodes are left? Does anyone know? I think it's 4. I think there's 4 episodes left, right? Anyway. So, like, how long... Like, now we're getting into the fan theory, right? How long is it just going to be 1 episode in the Breaking Bad verse? Also, how is Aaron Paul going to play, like, a 22-year-old? I've been watching Westworld, motherfucker. That guy does not look like... But, like, how many episodes are going to be in the Breaking Bad verse? Like, I'm, like, super interested in the Gene verse. Now, again, my fan theory is that Gene's gonna crack, and he's gonna hunt down Kim, and then something's gonna I don't know how or what or when or why but something. That's my theory. That's my fan theory. That's what I'm trying to manifest into existence. Right? Like, right now, we're all participating in, like, Schrodinger's Better Call Saul. Right? The show's already been filmed, edited, produced. All the episodes are ready. We just don't know what the ending is. Right? So I want to manifest into reality the ending. We're in the Gene verse. Jimmy finds Kim. Something happens. I don't even care what happens after that. All I want is that Jimmy finds Kim. I don't care what happens. She can die. They can kill each other. Someone can follow them. Right? And then kill them both. I don't care what happens. As long as the Gene version of Jimmy finds Kim at the end, that's all I want. I swear to God, if Kim's last appearance is this episode, I'll be a little upset, let me tell you. But goddamn, I mean, I don't even know. I'm out of ideas. I have no idea what the next 4 episodes have got in store. That's it. That's my only fan theory. I've got no idea what they're going to do for, like, side stories, like, that are taking place during Breaking Bad. I don't know if they're just going to, like, do 1 episode or, like, half an episode in the Breaking Bad verse and then skip to I don't know. Who knows? How could you know? What even is there to know? What a show? Wow. I mean, again, I can't even... If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I mean, Breaking Bad's good. Breaking Bad's great. I mean, like, that's the thing. If you would have asked me, like, a year ago, I'd say Breaking Bad's a 10 out of 10 and Better Call Saul's a 10 out of 10. But Better Call Saul is so good that Breaking Bad, by comparison, is down to a 9 out of 10. Like Better Call Saul has broken through in such a way that it has reduced the quality of every other show. Unless you want to make the scale, like, Breaking Bad can still be a 10 out of 10. But then Better Call's like 11 out of 10, right? But that's kind of cheesy. So I'm going to say Better Call Saul is so good that every other show that was ever a 10 out of 10 is now a 9 out of 10 because there's no way it's in the same league as this fucking shit. Wow. What a program. Again, that scene with Jimmy and Kim destroyed me. I was crying. I lost it. Anyone that thinks Breaking Bad is better than Better Call Saul, in my opinion... Let's just be honest. Let's be real with ourselves. Let's have a serious conversation here.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Right. Like, the scene with Kim and Jimmy is more intense than any scene in Breaking Bad. Any scene in anything with guns pointed at people. Like, I'm telling you, you don't need guns to make your show fucking cool. You don't need guns and meth to make your show cool. Now, again, guns and meth are, you know, they can make a good show. But that scene with Kim and Jimmy breaking up, that's more intense than anything that's ever happened. It's more intense than, like, fucking Hank getting his brains blown out by the neo-Nazis. It's more intense than Walt dying at the end. It's more intense than, like, Walt seeing his kid and wife later on, like, in the you know, in the finale, you know. It's more intense than anything that's ever happened in Breaking Bad. It's just, you know, I don't know what to tell you. It's a masterclass of writing, of characters. It's just so good. It's just so, I can sit here and tell you how good it is, and that it is so good for the next, I can sit here and say this is so good on loop for like another 45 minutes, and maybe I will, but wow. I mean, again, I am so impressed. I'm so impressed. We got some dumb fucks in the chat that are trying to downplay this. They're wrong. They're stupid. Go fuck yourself. Better Call Saul. Incredible. Incredible. I don't know what to tell you. It's incredible. It's incredible. There's no words that could describe just how incredible it is, really. We need to invent a new language to be able to adequately summarize how good this program is. Holy fuck, you gotta watch it. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I mean, I don't know why I would tell you to go watch it, because I've already spoiled it for you if you're watching this. If you hear me say go watch it and you haven't watched it, then Jesus fucking Christ, what are you doing? Right? But, goddamn. By far and away. I mean, like, it is, like, honestly, Better Call Saul is so good that it might make Breaking Bad an 8 out of 10. Like, that's how good this fucking show is. But, I mean, to me, that's getting a little carried away. But the idea that Breaking Bad is better than Better Call Saul, I mean, it's a low IQ thing, right? Like, it's just a low IQ thing. Like, if you think guns and drugs are so cool that, like, you know, you need them in a show or whatever. I mean, Better Call has guns and drugs, but, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're just dumb. Like, you're not in the same elevated level of consciousness that the rest of us Better Call Saul enjoyers are. You know, like the meme with, like, the Giga Chad or whatever, and then, like, the Lonely Virgin. Right? Like, the Lonely Virgin is the Breaking Bad is better than Better Call Saul people. And then the Giga Chad, right? Right? Like, those motherfuckers. Better Call Saul is the best show in history. Right? I don't know what to tell you. Holy fuck. Like, you are not a complete human being. You are a puzzle missing a piece until you have watched this program, let me tell you. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. I'm still talking about it. Alright, that's it. What a fucking show.